guys, hello again and welcome to another vlog. Um, this one's more real talk than anything, I guess, because I'm not really gonna be... yeah, this vlog's more real talk because I'm not gonna be... Right now I'm rendering Brink. I just played it before my walk to my local fast track, and Sin is sick and she's drinking orange juice. But just something that's bothered me over time, and I was thinking about it again recently because on the way back, me and Sin saw about a 2006 Dodge Ram for 3,000 on sale for $3,000. Which, I mean, isn't bad. 3,200 for a 2006 Dodge Ram doesn't sound like a bad deal. But here's my thing: we right now have a 2000 Nissan Xterra sitting in the backyard named Bertha, and she needs about $2,000 worth of repairs. Now, hear me out. We paid $2,000 for her about 4 years ago, because we've been living here for a whole year, and we got her pretty much when I got here, and I've been here for almost 5 years this October. I think we got her the year after I got here, or something like that. So we've had her for between 3 and 4 years. The whole time, we originally paid $2,000 for her. And the whole time, we've only spent about $1,000. I'm not entirely sure. We had to replace the rear sway bar links and a lot of the brake lines and the left front shock, right? And the new tires, the alternator belt. We need to get a new alternator bracket. That's kind of my fault, but that doesn't really matter. The alternator belt and the battery. So all in all, it's rough. Well, yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. It's a brand new battery. So all in all, it was roughly $1,000, give or take. So essentially, for the 4 years we've had her, we've paid $3,000 in total for her, and she needs about another $2,000 worth of repairs. Now, everybody I know is telling me, "Oh, you should just get rid of her and get a new car. You should just get rid of the Nissan and get a new car. It's going to cost too much and blah 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 blah." I don't see it that way. I mean, like I said, it's going to cost about $2,000 to repair her, but here's what needs to be replaced. I think one more brake line needs to be replaced, and then it's the full set for all front to back, brand new brake lines. The power steering lines themselves, the main line, which on a 2000 Xterra, it's all one. The main line is one big line all the way through, front and back, or not front and back, but side to side, it's one big line. Well, it's two separate lines, but front to back is one whole system. That's it. And there's only one place to get that, and that's from the dealership itself. I mean, I've looked everywhere. You cannot get, for a 2000 Nissan Xterra SE, you cannot get the power steering lines from anywhere except the dealership. Like, literally, I've checked everywhere online for the SE edition of the lines, and I could not find them. I found the XE for $60, but I can't find the other one. But I called the dealership, and I also looked online. For the line from the dealership, it is $500. And like I said, I looked at this I looked at this multiple times over on my own. You know what I mean? I've checked it. I've checked multiple places. I tried AutoZone. I tried Advance. I tried every part place up here. I've tried every online part place. And you're gonna have to redo the same thing.
I wanted to check them out.
Oh. I mean, like I said, I've tried everywhere, and the only place I can find it is the dealership. Now, when that was the only problem, the auto place up the road that always gives us the best deal, it always gives us the best price out of all the ones around here. The owner, or the big head honcho, is actually a friend of Sin's, like a family friend kind of deal.
72?
I guess. And he always gives her a discount, like the employee discount or whatever they have there. So he said when the power steering line was the only problem, that it was going to be about $500 for labor on it alone, because of how much they were going to have to take out to swap it out.
You said it's like a 6-hour thing.
And I don't have a garbage bag over here anymore. He said that just that one part alone is about a 6-hour job. Now, I've looked at this. I am a little bit of a mechanic. I know my way around a car. I've looked at Bertha. I've been underneath Bertha, on top of Bertha. I've been in her. I have basically turned into a ghost like Martian Manhunter and gone completely inside of her to fix her. And I could tell you that on my own, this would probably take me a good 12 hours to get in and out without breaking anything. And I don't even have all the right tools. I mean, if I had all the right tools, it'd probably take me about 12 hours to get in and out without breaking anything. Because up here in central New York, for any of you that live in the northern states, you know just how bad winter is. So you know just how bad, the salt and everything is for cars. But, so everything under there is basically rusted from about where the tires, about the bottom of her, about 6 inches or so up from the frame is basically complete rust. Now I know there's rust removal stuff and all that, but I don't have. The whole point is, at this moment I don't have the money to do anything. But for them to be able to do it in 6 hours, what I could do in 12, I have no problem with that. Now, on top of that, it's like I said, there's one brake line that needs to be replaced. They think the brake, the brake cylinder, is that what it's called? I don't remember. It's been so long. They think the brake cylinder is going out, which I think that could last another year or two, depending on how hard Sin hits the brakes.
Hardly use them.
Because, those things like that, they only break from constant use. But other than that, it's the emergency brake doesn't work, or the e-brake doesn't work. You can pull the handle and everything, and that locks in place, but when the things move, they don't really move far enough to actually engage the brakes, so that needs to be replaced. Along with that, there's other things that need to be replaced that aren't really a big issue, like the left front caliper needs to be replaced. Both front rotors need to be replaced. I don't know what kind of brakes are in the back. I haven't looked. I think I don't remember. I think they're drum brakes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the drums need to be replaced. But those are all things that don't exactly need to be replaced, like at this exact moment. They're gonna need to be replaced over time. But all in all, to do everything, it's about $2,000. And like I said, everybody keeps telling me, oh, just get rid of the Nissan and buy another car. Like I said, with this 2005, 2006 Dodge Ram that we saw for $3,000, what's the difference in buying that when everything that's wrong with Bertha, you fix it and it's going to be good for... Oh, also the right front shock now needs to be replaced because it was the only other one that was old. But what's the difference between paying about $2,000 to fix Bertha and have her run for the next 5 to 10 years versus paying $2,000 or $3,000 for a new car and possibly having the same issues we had with Bertha? Where little things go wrong here and there into a big collapse of the vehicle. So like I said, with Bertha, if we fix everything that's going on with her right now, she'll be good for 5-6 years, unless something else really big happens. And then if that happens, then well, we paid $2,000. We paid $5,000 for a car that's lasted us 5 or 6 years. I mean, I think that's a good investment. Rather than getting rid of her and going and getting something else. I mean, obviously, money's tight right now, so we're not like gonna go spend the money, ditch everything else and spend the money on Bertha. No, when money starts to loosen up, we'll start putting money towards Bertha. But until money loosens up, Bertha's gonna just kind of stay. But we can't, until money loosens up, we wouldn't even be able to do anything with her to go get another car anyways. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm thinking the right way, or am I just being pig-headed and stubborn? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I've done the math, and to me, it seems like fixing Bertha is the way to go for the long haul and the short haul. The short and long run, it seems like Bertha's just going to kind of be the way to go. And actually, that's my thing, finishing. I recorded 2 Brink episodes today. I actually started the campaign today, the Resistance campaign. I started that today, so that'll be fun for you guys to see. But yeah, I mean, I like I said, I've done the math. You guys do the math yourselves. Tell me what you think. If you could find a car. I honestly think there's very few people in the world that you could actually buy a car for $2,000 from and have it be a good running car for the next 5 to 10 years. And Bertha just so happened to be that car that ran for almost 5 years without any major malfunctions. The power steering line is kind of something nobody could have seen coming because why the fuck would you make the power steering line out of metal anyways? Seriously. It's a non-corrosive fluid. Why would you make the line out of metal? And why would you put the line down somewhere where it could get fucking corroded? Why? Car manufacturers, seriously. If it would have been me, I would have made the line full rubber like they did, because they only had a few parts that were metal. which one of the parts that was metal is the part that has a fucking hole in it. But I would have made the whole thing out of rubber or some sort of synthetic, and I would not have put it at the very bottom of the car. I would have put it up, you know, like across the top, over every something, not, oh, let's put it way down here where it's going to be sloshing through snow and salt and sleet and... I want to punch somebody. But yeah, that's my thing on it, you guys. You know, what do you think? Do you think I'm right and we should keep Bertha and just fix her and try and keep her in it for another 5 to 10 years? Hopefully, you know, everything works good. And honestly, if everyone here gets if the three of us that can work get a job, then I'll be able to put me and Sin will be able to basically put all our money I'll be able to put all my money to Bertha, and, you know, have a play toy. But I plan on buying another car anyways. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think do you think I'm right? Do you think we should just, you know, sell Bertha or scrap her? I honestly don't know who would buy Bertha for any more than a couple $100. Because how she sits right now, I wouldn't pay any more than a couple $100 for her. Because, you know, like I said, you're putting about $2,000 into her. So if you pay $500 for her, you put $2,500, but you're getting a car that's going to run for the next 4 or 5 years, as long as nothing goes wrong with no major malfunctions. Like I said, as long as, you know, the engine doesn't blow, the transmission doesn't go out, or the alternator won't even be that big of a problem. The alternator is really easy to get to and everything else. Yeah, that's my thing. You know, what do you guys think? Do you think we should just get rid of her, or do you think we should keep her and try and do like I was thinking, and, you know, get her working and get her running? Anyways, you guys have been great. I hope you enjoy the videos that are coming out. I'm trying to get into the games that I stopped playing, such as Brink, Warriors Orochi, and Mirror's Edge. It's a little hard for me to get into games that I've stopped playing, mainly because depression. Have something fun coming out today, probably. Or no, not today. Tomorrow, probably. Anyways, it should be fun for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Me and Shiloh had a lot of fun playing it. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you all in either the next episode or one of the episodes down the line.